that was sick.
Oh, dude, this is insane.
Come on, reel it in.
Dude.
Reel it back in. Oh my gosh,
I don't understand how it's possible.
You can't teach that. That's just instinct. That's just
Dude.
pure instinct right there.
That's life or death. Look at me. You can't believe
How's
it.
that claim? Oh, man. Dude, how funny was that clip?
I still can't believe that happened.
That's the funniest thing I've seen in so long. You know the rules. We're doing a React-style podcast today. I'm your host, Shane Orr. This is my co-host,
Justin Gregory. What's up, guys?
What's up, guys? Let's hop into it. Dude, we've never done this before.
We haven't, no. And all the clips that I uploaded, I don't even remember what they are. So these are all new to me, too.
I'm not logged into Instagram, so that might be
Oh, here we go. That's it.
Get
yeah,
wrecked, Grom.
I mean, that's taking ownership of a wave right there, if I've ever seen it.
Oh, that's how you do it. You got to do it. These kids will do anything these days. They'll just, they don't care.
That's what I see, dude. Like, when I was starting out surfing, I was like always worried I was going to be in somebody's way. I was worried I was going to do the wrong thing. And nowadays, I feel like the most aggro-aggressive, maybe not the most aggro-aggressive, but the most outspoken people at the break, in my experience recently, have been like 16 to 18-year-old kids.
Oh, yeah. When I was like 12, I got screamed at by like a 30-year-old man who just like,
yeah,
I paddled in front of him, blocked him, and he was like, that's so fucking dangerous at a wave like Rincon. Like, you shouldn't be out here. Mm-hmm. Now there's just like little kids dropping all the time.
Well, now there's like a culture almost where people talk back in those situations, which I don't know. I had a guy, similar situation, yell at me when I was like 10, 12 maybe. I still think about that fucking guy, dude.
Oh, what do we got queued up here? Dude,
this looks like one of yours.
Have you seen the Gurgle Slab?
Let's see.
This thing's crazy.
Oh, I have seen this.
Dude. He's not even moving forward. Have you seen how shallow it is on this?
I can only imagine.
Oh my god. That is one of the craziest waves I've ever seen surfed. Oh. Dude, it's so gurgly.
This week on Ben Gravy.
Yeah, I heard Ben Gravy's going here next.
I don't doubt it.
Would you surf it? Would you sponge it?
I would sponge it probably. I'd sponge it.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know if I'd surf that.
What's the worst can happen on a sponge? You're
definitely
already...
want that helmet though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know what the bottom looks like, but just based off the wave, I can make a pretty good assessment.
I think we're gonna go forward to the point of view cam on it. All right, this is your point of view. Are you going?
Okay. I'll be honest. That made it look a little bit more inviting than the first angle.
Great, we get ads. Make sure you pay for YouTube Premium when you're listening to the Host Stevie podcast.
Jesus.
Yeah,
dude.
That's 6 inches deep.
That's ridiculous.
Pretty sure those are all urchins on the bottom, too. All right. Oh.
Jeez.
Getting smoked.
Yeah, that's just a heavy beating right there.
Dude, we need to use that in a meme. That thing's... Now we can hear what it sounds like to get beat without playing. All right. That was a crazy one.
That one was a little bit anticlimactic for me.
Oh, dude, that's one of my favorite Mason Ho clips. He just sees this guy coming at him, and he's like, nah, this is a right.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm seeing a trend with my videos.
Yeah, someone's
to shove
pushed.
someone, yeah.
Yeah, someone's getting pushed in pretty much all these videos.
Maybe next time you get mine, go to the bottom and work that angle.
It fades it. Checks him low. So sick.
It's just funny that the dude is going the opposite direction. I granted you can't see the left on that wave, but if Mason Ho's going right,
yeah, there is a left of V-land. it can be good. It's not as good as that right.
Yeah.
And if Mason Ho is deeper than you, obviously going right. Like, don't
What are we
go left. Yeah, what are you doing? How do you like his form? Do you like how do you like Mason Ho's form on this one?
I think he could have loaded stronger in the hips, and I think when he launched him, I think he could have got like twice the distance.
Okay.
Like,
yeah.
maybe if you do like more kettlebell
Yeah.
like rotations, I don't know what they call that, but I would recommend for Mason Ho, from my personal experience, I would probably do more of those workouts so that the next time this happens, you don't have to think about it. It's just an instinctual. You just toss them over your shoulder.
Yeah, I think he should have tried to like grab his abs and really just like pushed off of them to like get himself going a little faster, because like the V-Land Bowl does kind of, it slows down and then it just races away from you. But Mason is an expert out there. I think he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
But I would like to see him hit the kettlebells as well. Oh, that was sick.
Oh, dude, this is insane.
Come on, reel it in.
Dude.
Reel it back in. Oh my gosh,
I don't understand how it's possible.
You can't teach that. That's just instinct. That's just pure instinct right there.
That's life or death. Look at me. You can't believe
How's that claim? Oh, man.
That's one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
Dude, that was sick.
That was pretty dope.
Did you see the Swatch 9s contest this weekend at Waco? Did you catch any of that? I still need to rewatch the whole thing. I saw a couple clips here and there, but I hadn't seen this angle yet, so this is a first watch for me too. But how's this? So they set up a rail.
What?
And Mason Ho just board sliding at point of view.
That's crazy.
Oh, come on, make this one. Make this one. Fucking
damn.
Bolts. Dude.
These wave pools are something else, dude.
That is my dream, to try a board slide in a wave pool. Like, I want to do that so bad. Yeah, that was... Oh, Stevie, let's make it happen.
Have you ever board slid on a snowboard?
Yeah. I've done boxes. I destroyed my knee.
Really?
On a box. Yeah. I'll put a clip of that up.
It's not difficult, in my opinion, at all.
A board slide on a box, or even like a thin box, not that difficult. I was trying to do a 360 on the box, so like spin the whole way around, and my board just slipped out, and I caught my knee on the frozen edge of the box and got the worst contusion, and like probably chipped a bone off of it.
Oh, jeez, dude.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, but like, I feel like you have got your airs pretty down. If you can just get the ollie onto the rail, I think the actual board slide itself is not the difficult part. Like, it's just landing that and staying on the face of the wave and actually being able to ride it out.
I've done them on like foam boards upside down. I've done like we'd like brought a foam board down to the beach and would like board slide that, kind of like a snowboard box. But I mean, never a proper rail that you actually have to like ollie up onto, and, like, ride off, and then like
that's pretty sick.
Transition out of.
Oh, there it is.
Dude, that Harrison Roach clip with the double tap to the head. I mean,
bro.
Mid-lengths are very scary because like they maneuver like a shortboard, so you can get up into some like inappropriate places on the wave that will just like punish you if you fall. Like,
you've always said that, and I personally haven't rid a whole lot of mid-lengths, so I don't have a whole lot of experience on them. But that's one thing that you said that it made a lot of sense, is because, maybe you're not surfing it in like the craziest, punchiest waves, but the buoyancy doesn't allow it to necessarily get out of your way, for lack of a better terms. Is that what the issue is?
Yeah, they do not sink when you land on them wrong. So they're like, I've had a couple falls where like if I did it on a shortboard, I would have been fine, but it just didn't sink under me, and it hurt so much worse.
Yeah.
And like mid-lengths aren't small wave boards. They're made for like enough power to actually push them. They're more like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like I wouldn't ride them in like a 1 foot day. I ride them in when it's like 5 foot plus because they
Okay.
don't really feel like they work until they get bigger. And that's kind of what they were designed to be like. They were the original quote unquote like short boards
Okay.
of the day. They were 8'6" and they were or 8 foot and they were short boards.
Huh.
Oh, how's this
Oh,
rolling?
yeah. Have you
This
seen
is
this clip?
Bali? Yeah, I think this is Bali. Now I don't know where this is actually. Nias maybe?
I mean, the sickest intro ever.
Damn. Oh, HTs. That's where it is. Yeah, dude, one of my buddies went to HTs and had the best time. I'm
So sick.
dying to go there. That wave looks so sick.
I mean, he was setting up for that section a mile away. That's sick. Because I feel like a lot of the waves that I've seen in Indonesia, especially like just a lot of waves that I've surfed that have barreled personally, I felt like I'm rushing to catch up to the wave. I'm trying to get in position. I've never felt like I've had the luxury of time on those certain waves.
It's like Rincon versus Sandspit. Like
Yeah.
Sandspit, this wave up in Santa Barbara, you are like dropping in, dodging some backwash and a group of people, and you have to like immediately pull into the barrel. Whereas Rincon, like you can kind of set up, you can spot the double up coming from like a mile away, and
Yeah.
a very easy wave to get barreled at by comparison. Like you can see it coming and just kind of sit there and stall, and you can pull in. Whereas like a spot like this would be pretty easy, but then another spot, I don't know, Karamas or something, like you have to like drop into the immediate slabby barrel, and that's way harder to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd love to surf a wave like this. One time I was surfing Emma Wood, and I was surfing with my buddy Frank Curran, Tom Curran's kid, and his dad paddled out, and he was like gonna go surf the outside, like Emma Wood overhead. And I was like, dude, your dad's crazy for going out there. I haven't seen a wave break through. He paddles out, waits for like 5 minutes, gets like the sickest like 5 or 6 turn wave on his little skimboard, like fishy board, like gets barreled like in the inside peak that we were surfing, and just gets out.
And then gets out.
I was like, I don't know why I was questioning Tom. I don't know why I was questioning your dad. My bad. Like he obviously knew. Like he just one and done it.
He just like got out of his car and just 15 more minutes.
Yeah, I was just like, why did I even comment on it? Like, of course he knows what he's doing. Dude, this is why Mason Ho is my favorite surfer. How sick is that helicopter takeoff, dude?
Damn.
He's the king of wave pools. Like, he wins them.
It's you've surfed the wave pool. How different is it?
It's way harder to get into waves, and like the slab I didn't think was that hard to surf compared to the open ocean, but it's so different when you're like staring at pool cement underneath you, a wall in front of you, and like the wave just kind of comes out of like a wall also. There's no like let's say, I don't know, Black's Beach, for example. You can see the wave coming from like 100 feet away. You can kind of tell where it's going to slab up and break, so you can paddle left or right. Like you kind of have time to think about it, time to read it. Like this thing really, even though each time the slab comes through, it's pretty much the same, it's still so different, like not having the lead up to it. If that makes sense.
Is that what tripped you out, or like, was there because I remember you saying something about how the buoyancy of being in freshwater versus saltwater was different.
Yeah, my board felt like it was my board just felt like it was a full liter or two less. And scientifically, it is about a liter less.
Really?
But it even the board being less liters, when your arm like scrapes through the water, it doesn't get as much hold because it's not as dense. So it's even like it's even more than the buoyancy of it. Like it probably takes 10 paddles to go what the ocean would take 7 paddles. So you got to paddle way harder too, because you're it's just it's just lighter water. Fresh water lighter.
That makes sense.
Really weird. Yeah, definitely if you're going to surf a wave pool, bring a little bit extra foam than your normal board.
Did the Palm Springs pool let you bring your own board? Do you have to use theirs?
Yeah, you can bring your own.
Oh,
But they also have rental ones, and I was kind of like, damn, I should have rented a board for the second half of the session and tried something with a little bit more foam, because you can see in the clips of me surfing it, I'm like a bit uneasy until like the very last couple waves. I was just like not. It took me a while to get comfortable. Like I wish I would have booked like 2 sessions like a day apart or something, so that I could have like thought about what.
Yeah, and come back to it.
Yeah, I needed to hit the drawing board because it felt weird. All right, so somebody pushes their dog onto a wave. What's your next move?
Oh shit! Oh no! Pebbles.
Absolutely smoke Rosie.
Oh, she's good.
Yeah, she's okay. A little scared, but
Dude, and she went straight into the rocks.
yeah.
Ripping Rosie the dog.
Yeah. How's this guy?
I mean, that's a perfect dog wave right there.
Dude, if you hit a dog while surfing, you got like, you know the rules. You got to go in after that. There's no way you can show your face in that lineup ever again.
Yeah, you stuff a dog, dude. The ultimate good boy.
She looks bad too.
Yeah.
Like what the heck?
Oh God. I know exactly. Yep. No, bro. What are you doing?
You just got to sand the tail ding a little bit further.
Oh my God.
You know what this guy needs?
What does he need?
A Stevie scooter rack.
There we go. Definitely wasn't thinking helmet.
Yeah. Yeah, or I mean, a helmet would work too, but
The sad part is that guy's a pretty fucking good driver on Indonesian standards right there.
yeah.
I mean, in some parts of the world, that's considered a left blinker, I'm pretty sure. Just saying.
Yeah, you gotta, you hold your arm out, and that means you're turning left. You hold your board out, that means you're also going left.
I think he's onto something. I think I've seen this one. Oh, dude. No, I haven't.
You know what that wave's called?
No.
Deadman's.
Wonder why.
And I know some people would be like, "Oh, don't blow up the spot." You don't want to surf a wave named Deadman's. Like,
yeah,
it's got it in the title. Like,
yeah.
Don't go there. Like I'm not ready for that. I've been surfing a really long time. I saw a video of like Koa Rothman surfing it, and he's just
really?
Like that guy's super good at surfing. He's getting smoked out there. Like,
and that's just shit luck right there.
He hit the worst warble of all time.
He did.
But there's like a big rock right there that a lot of guys like have to navigate, and it seems like. Yeah.
How sick would it have been if he would have just had a little bit more footing under himself before that? I think he could have, if you look at it, he kind of launched, but he was kind of straight-legged when he hit it. I bet he, in a perfect world, he had an opportunity to maybe absorb it. Let's see.
I think because he got pitched with the lip a little bit right there.
Yeah, he's over his heel. He's over his toes.
Like he got crunched down, and then he tried to like stand up.
Yeah.
And that's where it like.
Yeah.
He absorbs it pretty well though, but then it gets away from him. Like I mean, it was just too much of a. Like if he had been 5 feet over, I don't know if he would have gotten into it though. It's so like
true.
Yeah, that was just not the rolling you want. Oh, dude, that hurts my eardrum just watching.
It's always gnarly when they go down and like you see their leash straighten out inside the barrel.
Yeah.
You know? Just not a place you want to be.
Oh, that was a sick little turn.
This is the classic shot. I think everybody's seen this clip at one point or another.
Dude, stand up on him. Stand up on him.
Oh, that's not the clip I thought it was.
No.
There's a clip on I think it's on the same wave where the dude literally snags the other guy's board. Have you seen that?
Yeah. That's like Joel Parkinson and his cousin, I'm pretty sure. I've heard that that's Joel's cousin that like so Joel fades him, pulls into the barrel, and then his cousin grabs the nose of his board and yanks it out from under him. Or maybe it's Mick, I don't remember. It's the clip's like a decade old almost.
Yeah.
But yeah, he pulls the board out and he keeps riding it. He like holds it up to show it off to everybody, shows off his prize, and then keeps riding in with it.
Yeah.
I had a session at Rincon where a guy dropped in on somebody lost his board. It hit the guy's ankles. The guy rides in like into the rocks at Rincon. It's a cobblestone point break, and he just takes his board and just throws it like 15 feet up in the air, just smashes into the rocks, like, and just paddles back out, like just leaves the guy's board.
That's wild.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna snake a local at Rincon, like your board's probably and you lose your board, like they're not bringing it back out to you. That's when the rules of bring a board out to someone kind of.
Is that kind of like a thing there in most spots where you're not going to bring somebody's board back if they cut somebody off?
The etiquette is if somebody loses their board, you're like supposed to help grab it because you'd want the same for
100%.
yourself. But yeah, if you snake somebody and they do, I snaked somebody at a somewhat localized wave in San Diego the other week, and he was a little too deep for it, but he still might have made it around eventually. And he was riding a crime board, which is also a CJ Nelson that I ride, and he like lost his board, and I saw that, and like there's a lot of rocks at this wave, and I like cut back, like rode in, like dodged a couple of rocks, grabbed his board, like paddled it back out to him. I was like, I'm an asshole. I'm so sorry. Like, my bad, dude. Like, here's your board. Like, I shouldn't have faded you there. I saw you were a little too deep. He's like, oh, it's all good. Like, I was too deep, and like, thanks for getting my board. And I was like, I owe you one still. Like, I'm not. That was not cool of me. Like, he hadn't back paddled me. It was like his turn. I know the wave well enough. Like, he wasn't gonna get the good part of the wave. He might have made it around to the end section, but I still felt so bad. I was like, oh no, like don't cause somebody's board to get dinged though. Like,
and then we made out and it was all good.
Yeah, and then I got like a super good wave right after, and so I was like, well, there's wave karma. That was a good React session, and we'll see you on the next pod.
Yeah, later, boys and girls.